There you go, that's better.
We wanted to sit down, the both of us, and talk about something that's happened this past month. If you've followed along on the vlog, you know that I've been posting going from self-employed to, you know, spending more time with Henry and just, you know, going after the life I wanted. And I really didn't have any issue, nor did Erica, with really opening up our lives for the public to see. And then something happened in August that, you know, totally floored us, and we just realized that we just gotta get it out there. So maybe to back up, late July, Erica told me to go to Target to pick up a pregnancy test because she swore she was late, and turns out she was. What is that? Can you hold it up?
I'm shaking a little bit.
Yeah. Yep. She's pregnant. I mean, like, it was different this time around because, you know, obviously we already have Henry, so, you know, we kind of knew what to expect. So now we were like, okay, first trimester, we gotta get through it. It's usually pretty tough. Gotta get through the winter and then the spring and then finally, like, welcome in a new kid. And so we started, you know, making plans, rearranging our life, and kind of really kept that from the vlog because we still wanted to keep it secret. And then 2 weeks ago, Erica noticed some spotting, and
we went to the emergency room one night because we weren't sure what was going on. This didn't happen with Henry. It kind of just freaked us out enough to go to the emergency room. Everything was fine. We got a little ultrasound of our little baby, who we nicknamed Peep because Henry loves chickens, and it was also due around Easter. And then the next day it kind of got worse, and then I ended up having a miscarriage at home.
I don't know. That whole weekend, I kind of didn't want to believe that it was happening. I think both of us didn't want to believe.
Trying to act normal, do our normal things, even though it's kind of in the back of our head.
We just kind of kept it in the, just try not to think about it, and then it happened. I think the hardest part was that we were starting to, you know, really like solidify the idea that we were gonna have another kid, right?
The night before we had seen pictures and ultrasound. It kind of solidified that it wasn't just an idea, you know, it wasn't just like a line on a stick that I peed on. It's like a real thing. And yeah, and then it just happened.
Yeah.
It's hard to describe because I mean, like, we try to prepare ourselves, but obviously you can't for anything like that. But I'm really grateful for all of our family and friends and everyone who kind of went through it with us. Because obviously, I mean, we are still grieving. And so I think I'm just really grateful and appreciative for everyone who was there to support us, kind of let us talk, vent, whatever too. And also those who, you know, gave us space when we needed it and just needed some alone time. We're starting to get back into the feeling normal again, which I'm really happy that, you know, people aren't walking on tiptoes around us.
Yeah.
You know, like, I feel like I'm able to like talk about it or mention it, and I can mention it without feeling like I'm going to scare somebody or offend somebody. And that's kind of why we wanted to be open and honest about it, is because it's something that is more common than we realized, and it's happened to some of our family and friends, and it's something that people should be able to talk about to find support and just to be able to, you know, relate to one another. It's
easily the hardest thing we've gone through in both of our lives. It's a completely new thing for us, and I mean, it was totally unexpected, but now it's part of us. It's part of our story, and we didn't want to just forget about it, you know, because Peep was a real baby for a short amount of time, and for a short amount of time he was going to be a part of our life, and he is a part of our life. You know, we're obviously sad. Like, this is one of the saddest things we've ever gone through, but for us, you know, trying to get back to normal has been the first step. And I think now, I mean, we obviously love Henry. We obviously love Henry, but I don't know how we can love him even more or appreciate having him even more. But anytime I'm with him and just like hearing him laugh and hearing him talk and seeing him grow and learn has been just been more appreciative of that. And so we're also grateful that we have Henry in our lives. He understood the idea that we were going to have a baby, but we've had to say that baby Peep had to go away and live in a park.
He's sleeping
and trying to introduce that idea to him. And sometimes you'll ask for baby Peep and we have to keep reminding him. So that's always been really tough, but still, like, having him in our life has been.
Yeah.
So we wanted to put this video together. I mean, one, it's part of our grieving process. Two, it's just also true to us. We've always been very transparent with our lives and what we're going through, and we just hope that, you know, other people out there that have gone through something similar can find some kind of solidarity with us and those who have gone through this, because like Erica said before, this is a very common thing, a much more common thing than perceived. And like, if something happens where you want to reach out, feel free to do so.
It's something that we're gonna always have. It's not something that we're trying to just get through. It's something that we're learning how to process and make it a part of us. One of the reasons why, at least why I wanted a tattoo, not just to remember Peep, but I wanted it somewhere that people would see. So like on my wrist, that if someone sees it and asks a question about it, you know, it opens up a conversation to something that people might not normally bring up, or that I might not normally bring up in conversation myself. So I think that's a really great way for us, because we want to be open about it, to make those connections and to be honest with people. We're gonna move on, not necessarily like move past this, because this isn't something that is just gonna go away.
That's been our story for the past 2.5 weeks, and we're looking forward to just being normal. So.
As normal, our new normal.
That's, yeah, our new normal. I love you. Thanks for sitting down.
I love you too.